Hello everyone, thank you for listening to The Truth in My Opinion. This is just a little reminder that if you enjoy the show and you would like to financially support it and gain access to exclusive content in the process, by which I mean a bonus fourth headline from every single guest each week, and also a completely separate news summary from me every 2 weeks, then you could head over to Patreon and search The Truth in My Opinion podcast and sign up for just £3 a month. Thanks very much and enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to The Truth in My Opinion, the podcast where I ask a guest to bring me the 3 news stories they think should be on everyone's lips. And this week, with cues into the studio rivaling that of Melania Trump's documentary, i.e. there's 2 of us, it's stand-up comedian and viral sensation, Abi Clarke.
Hello.
Hello, Abi Clarke.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're good?
Yeah, I think that's the honest answer.
Yeah.
Just neutral.
You're injured?
I'm injured.
Yeah.
I'm limping. But I'm here.
You're here?
I took public transport, didn't get hit.
And this is
That's the goal.
This is an improvement for you.
Yeah. I'm very scared of getting like bumped into now.
Yeah, so
or like missing a step, or so like the tube's quite a stressful experience.
I
for
can
me.
imagine as an injured person. What happened to you? Injury
Generally.
wise. No, on the injury side.
Man?
This is horrible.
Happened?
This is really gross. What's going on with you?
I tore my ACL. Blah.
Yeah.
Not skiing.
Not skiing.
No offense to people in the room, but I'm quite proud that it wasn't skiing. I feel like people make an assumption. I'm a white middle class girl. They're like, skiing? No. Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But like not really. I just did a big jump.
Yeah. So you did a comedy wrestling night.
I did the
right?
comedy wrestling, Clash of the Comics. It was at the Apollo, so I just did it because I thought that if I did it, I could technically put live at the Apollo. She's performed live at the Apollo, right?
You have, yeah.
Same deal. And yeah, I trained for like quite a while actually to do like a load of wrestling.
Like professional wrestling.
Well,
Yeah,
call it
as close as possible.
semi-pro.
Yeah.
Enthusiast at best. But there's professional wrestlers there, and comics wrestle the professional wrestlers and also each other. And I had barely been in the ring. I'd barely got there. I did enter on a mini Jeep, which was a highlight.
Okay.
But then, I had to do like a run across with I did a little cartwheel because that is my party trick. And then I had to do a big jump and like slam my feet down because that makes a scary noise. And my leg just buckled. And I tried to do like a little slap because the joke was massive jump, tiny slap, classic comedy.
Yeah.
But I did the big jump.
And knocked the person
kind
out.
of was like, whoa. And the guy was like, slap me again. And I was like, I'm hurt. And then I tried to like carry on, and I like tried to like really subtly to one of the wrestlers who was like my partner. I was like, I've injured my leg. And he was like, just power through, like adrenaline will get you through, like you're fine. And I was like, yeah, but like I have a different job after this. I was like, this isn't my job. Because he was like, just carry on. And I was like, but what about tomorrow?
What about my future?
What about tomorrow when I'm not a wrestler? And I tried to carry on for a bit, and then I tried to stand up, and I literally couldn't stand up.
Oh my God.
So then I hopped off.
I'm
injured.
It's so hard with wrestling because you don't know.
My agent took a long time to come backstage. Because for a while, I think she had real hope that I was a better actor than she thought. I think she was like,
so
put it on
realistic.
Spotlight. This is insane. What? Genuinely, they came backstage because I have 2 agents. Like, there's kind of like the main boss man and then her henchman. And I can't remember which one, but one of them was like, "Is that like Abi?" No, I think one of them was like, "Whoa, Abby's doing such a good performance. Like, that's crazy." And the other one turned and was like, "I think something's wrong.
Something seems
Something's bad."
It shows how much faith one of the agents has in you versus the other.
Yeah. The other one's like,
I think you just need one, to be honest.
I need to remember which one, and then I'll fire the other one. But
That's crazy. So literally your first move, you fucked
not
up your
my
leg.
first move. I think it was like my third. I got a couple of hits on Sarah Keyworth.
Okay.
So worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, take them down.
And you said cartwheel to your party trick.
Yeah.
How many cartwheels could you do?
Oh, I could do it as many as you like. I mean, not now.
Not now.
But it's like a good looking cartwheel, you know, like straight legs, straight arms, pointed toes.
Okay.
Yeah, graceful.
Okay.
Don't ask me to put any like bounce or anything into it. Like
no, not to bounce again. Please,
I'll never bounce again. Medically.
And this was a while ago. And you're now improving?
I'm improving. It's still not good. It takes like a whole year, I think.
Oh God.
To fully recover. But it was in October. It's now.
God. Yeah.
Oh, it's February now.
It's February. You might be improving.
Is it the first?
It is. Second.
I was going to pinch punch. First
No,
of the month,
too late.
But it's too late.
My mum tore her ACL.
Oh.
When she was putting...
Skiing?
No, not skiing also. She was putting my Christmas present in the cupboard, and she was wearing floppy slippers. And my Christmas present was like 6 bottles of beer. And she slipped and she didn't want to drop the beer.
How old are you?
This is like last year. Yes, when I was like 3, 4.
Well,
Your mum didn't buy you your festive beer?
The way you were telling the stories, like she was like hiding it because like you still believe in Santa.
Well, do you know what? I've actually never thought about it in that way, but that does show how pathetic my mum is when it comes to Christmas. I'm literally...
He can't know they're from me.
It's literally that, hiding them in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And since her injury, she does put them under the tree now, but she should have been doing that before.
Yeah,
but she
that's the tradition.
didn't want to drop the bottles, so she just held on to the presents, and she fell off a step ladder and went straight onto her knee. Really painful, fucked up her ACL. Kind of, I don't want to put the fear of God in you, but about a similar sort of, maybe like 2-3 months later, she had her first physio, came out and was like, okay, I'm feeling a lot better. And my dad was like, oh, let's go get something to eat. As they were walking down the stairs to this restaurant, my mum fell and landed on her knee in exactly the same way.
Oh my God.
And smashed her knee again.
Well, I had a run-in with a curb recently that came out of nowhere.
Say no more. The curbs always do. Danger everywhere.
Danger everywhere. Honestly, it's like a hazard perception test and you're just like...
You must be exhausted.
Yeah.
So, Abi, you are a sort of... you're an interesting case in comedy because you are
Thank you.
Viral internet comedian turned stand-up comedian. Is that right? Is that how you would describe it?
No, I stand up first.
Oh, fuck.
But I was successful in the socials first.
Okay, I see.
No, so I'd done like a year of stand-up. So I was like a newbie, keen bean, fresh face.
God, I've already fucked this up. I'm so sorry.
Charming girly on the scene. Well, no, so I did start in Bristol, so to London lot, basically.
Yeah, that doesn't
didn't
count.
exist.
yeah. Stand up outside of London doesn't count. Yeah.
So I'd done a year in Bristol, and then lockdown hit, and I was like, I just found the thing I like and am quite good at, and now it's all gone. And then I did socials, then got very known for that.
Yes,
but I was like, I'm not ready stand-up wise yet. Can you all just wait a second? Because I've only done it a year, and most people have done it like 6. So yeah.
Look, this is I find quite interesting about comedy, because there are like these tiers, right? Where it's like, and I think you talked about this when you were doing you did a Fringe show a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. About this sort of, there's these weird rules in like British comedy where it's like you can't really call yourself a comedian unless you're doing the stand-up circuit. You've done the stand-up circuit for a certain amount of time, and then like everyone sort of turns their nose up at like social stuff. Because I don't do stand-up, and I'm always very reluctant to call myself a comedian, because I'm sort of like, well, I don't really know if I sort of qualify with the
I think anyone's allowed to call themselves a comedian. I think it's just the stand-up comedian.
To be fair, I don't call myself a stand-up comedian.
No, I think you have to do stand-up to call yourself a stand-up comedian.
Fine. Although I'll see. Actually, maybe I'll change it in my bio and see if anyone else has any questions.
Oh yeah, that would get people angry. I actually think that would really get people riled up. Stand-up comedian.
Yeah, it would. Oh, no. But you had a really good Fringe run. Have you fallen back in love with stand-up?
Yeah. I mean, I never fell out of love with it. I think that's always been the thing
That was always the goal.
Yeah, it's socials I have a difficult relationship with.
It's the socials that are awful.
Yeah, that drain my soul. Stand-up's always been like what it's all for and what drives me. And even like recently with the... Oh, sorry, microphone. Don't know why I apologise to it.
Yeah, the mic technique is terrible. I think you need to do some stand-up for a bit longer.
Is this thing on? That will work audibly. Like even recently, like not being able to work because of the knee, and I haven't felt like the drive or motivation to go online and share anything.
Yeah.
But then I realised I'd booked myself a little preview for a new show, because I think when it first happened, I was really like, gonna get a show out of this.
Yes!
I was like, my life is crumbling. Oh yeah, but this will be a good show, Abby. You're gonna have content for days. And I was totally delusional that I was like, the whole time I'm recovering, I'll just be like, right on my laptop, like I'm gonna use all of this time productively. And then I didn't. I downloaded The Sims, and that's the end of that. And I realised it was in my diary in like a week, and I wrote a new show in a week, which is, that sounds like a brag. I guess it kind of is. I'm impressed that I managed to do it.
Yeah,
it was. I went a bit crazy for a week, but kind of just wrote the story. Yeah.
Hurt my leg, went insane. Brilliant show.
So I wrote the about just kind of the year and did it, and it was just like an amazing of like, oh, I love stand up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, I think I got so nervous that I was like, I haven't done stand up in months. Like, have I forgotten how to do it? Is it going to happen? Is anything I've thought or written funny? And then like, it was Bristol Comedy Festival, which shout out.
Yeah. Also doesn't count, so it's not London.
Also doesn't count, so it was like low pressure. And but yeah, like it was a huge audience, and it was just magical. And it was like, yeah, I love stand up. Basically, that was the long way of saying
love stand up.
I love stand up.
Oh, well, that's so nice. Do you love the news? Are you a newsy person, Abi Clarke?
No. Yes, but no.
Yeah.
I want to be.
Yeah. I got the impression when I asked you to come on here, you were like, I don't do
can't
news.
do it justice.
Yeah, I also feel like you've already bigged this up in your mind.
Honestly,
this is like, I feel like in your mind, this is like news night. This is not news night.
So smart.
No, I'm not. No, I just love the BBC News app.
Important and smart. And I watch you on Instagram and I'm like, wow, this man's God. Yeah, no, because I'm the thicky dum-dum that you reference that doesn't want to look stupid in front of all their mates. Like, it's literally me, like, your content is made for me because I do want to know what's going on, but I find it all so overwhelming that there is so much to know. But also nothing is definite. And
It's true. What is life?
So then I just run away. But my dad is like a big newsy. Like, he has his own sources, like he has like his special
on the ground?
He has like his special like websites that aren't biased and all of, and so also that scares me because I don't want to get anything wrong in front of my dad.
It's the bias thing is very because I sort of, I don't really give too much away. I don't really do that because some people are like, where do you get your news from? And I'm like, it is mainly BBC News and The Guardian.
Yeah, well, when you asked me to come on the podcast, I was like asking people, where do you get your news from? Because I was like, because I think my dad is very passionate, he's very liberal, and I just, like any daughter, I just want to be like him. I just want to impress him. But honestly, like if I have just like BBC News on in the living room, he'll be like, why are you watching this? And then he'll go off about like how biased it all is. And like, he only lets mum buy The Guardian for the crossword.
Oh my God. He's going to hate my stuff. But we are now going to move on to your news hour.
Yeah.
You have provided us with 3 headlines that you think everyone should be talking about. So Abi Clarke, if you could please deliver in your best newsy voice, your first headline.
Comedy legend Catherine O'Hara has died, age 71.
How sad. Talk to me, Catherine O'Hara. Why is this your first headline? This is the second obituary story, I should say. We have had an obituary previously, so this is new ground, still sort of fertile ground. Why is this story your first headline, Abi?
Because it's really sad. It was just one I didn't see coming. Like in the world of fake news or whatever. I did, like when I first saw it, because I did see it on Instagram, my main news source.
Yeah.
Puberty. Puberty on Instagram.
Yeah. The breaking news channel. I wonder where that is in the list of your dad's news outlets. Puberty on
I'm not going
Instagram.
to let him listen to this.
Maybe they're really biased. Who knows?
Yeah, no, this is the best one. The rest from The Guardian and the BBC. And like I just saw it and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
That's not happened. That's fake. This is AI. And then I was kind of like, oh shit, no. And it just was really sad because I actually know her. I knew her originally from Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
And it's just such a funny, brilliant performance.
Yeah, I know.
And I think it's quite rare as well for a female performance in a sitcom to be so talked about or so iconic. So it just felt like a big one to mark.
Yeah, I saw in one of the articles, I think it might have been BBC, so apologies in advance, but it was a quote from her saying how great it was to like get recognition for playing a female character of a certain age who is just like weird and funny.
Yeah.
And that is such a in a crazy way, still like quite a modern, rare thing.
You can't name many. Like, you genuinely can't. And I think also just like as someone who would love to be in a sitcom or something one day and like does acting auditions and comedy, like the story that she came with that voice, like that's not, they hadn't asked for that. They hadn't told, like, to go in that bold and that confident, just be like, yeah, this is my choice. And it to be so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I can only aim to one day be that good.
I know she is was amazing. I found out the news when I was stuck in traffic in central London on the way to Farnham for a wedding. So I was furious.
That's
even before I got
awful.
the alert. Then I got the alert. Then I was furious and sad.
How did you get the alert?
BBC News
On your phone?
on my phone.
Are you on your phone while you're driving?
I wasn't driving.
Okay.
Just put my hands up
I'll
there.
allow it.
I wasn't driving, but well spotted.
Yeah.
Well spotted.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, Catherine O'Hara, she said as well from one of the obituaries, she credited her sense of humour because she's Canadian. She started out like improv, and she credits her sense of humour, or she credits being Canadian for her sense of humour. She's like that Canadians have a certain weird thing where they don't have the kind of confidence of the Americans, and it means they're sort of quite self-reflective.
They're very like
and nerdy.
British, really, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're basically British.
Yeah, so they can self-deprecate.
Yes, exactly. Self-deprecating. Yeah. Do you credit your sense of humour for anything? Do you think being British makes you funnier?
No.
No. No.
No, I don't think it does, but I think I'm the wrong kind of British. Like, I'm just like middle of the road. Like, I think if I had a better accent, that would make me funnier.
Fair enough. Fair enough. One of the shocking things about the Catherine O'Hara story that I heard was because obviously Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone, he obviously commented and said, very sad. And it said Macaulay Culkin, 45.
Whoa.
He's 45 years old.
I thought he was older.
Did you? Older than 45?
No, I'm just being rude about his appearance.
Yeah,
I mean,
enough.
I never watched Home Alone. Isn't one of my childhood films,
Oh,
so
really?
that doesn't feel like
Oh, I see.
important to me. I'm so sorry. I
that's
only
fine.
watched Home Alone like a few years ago for the first time.
Did you enjoy?
It was fine.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like going in sort of cold in 2025.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It wasn't one that I was like, oh, let's turn it off,
Yeah.
But it's not one of my classics. It's not one I revisit every year.
Which one do you revisit?
Nativity.
Very good.
Love Nativity.
Brilliant.
That makes me feel old because all those kids are adults. There's a girl on
course.
TikTok who's the Sparkle and Shine kid.
No.
Yeah, and she's still claiming it.
That's her handle. Sparkle and shine. My God.
Yeah, her parents wrote it. I think that's how she got in.
No.
Yeah, the Star Girl.
God.
You're right. This podcast is fun.
It's fun. But I'm surprised because Catherine O'Hara, her fate. I kind of learned from reading about her. And actually, John Tothill brought the only other obituary we've had on this show. We talked about, he brought this old antiques dealer. And basically the point he was making was like, you don't really find out about the people that you kind of either take for granted or don't know about when they're alive. And then they die and then you read about them and you're like, oh yeah, that is what they're famous for, or that's interesting. And Catherine O'Hara, one of the big things was her screaming the word Kevin in Home Alone apparently is like one of the most famous lines in Hollywood.
Really?
Just her scream where she's like, Kevin! Like that.
That's really good.
Sorry, yeah, it's like that. Like, yeah,
Whoa.
that's pretty good, yeah.
She's back for it.
Maybe we could, yeah. Who knows? We might have inserted the audio into this clip, but
Oh my
no one
God.
would know the difference.
I found out from a stand-up clip on Instagram recently. I just want to credit it. This isn't mine. That the Screaming Goat from the 2000s, that they put in a Taylor Swift song. Now you're lying on the cold hard ground.
Oh yes, yeah.
Not a goat.
No,
Yeah, some guy got a video of a goat.
no.
Removed the audio, got his mate just to scream, put it on the goat, and then everyone was like, "This fucking goat."
Everything's a lie.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How did they find out about that? Did they?
I think he was from the bit. I think he was like a teacher, and a young kid was like telling him that was like a historical moment, and then he just did research on the video and found out it wasn't even real. And it was a really good stand-up bit about like AI and like things not being true and stuff.
Oh my God.
I just didn't really get past that. I was like, great bit, but I was like, the goat's not real.
That like predates AI as well.
Well, yeah, because he was like saying in the bit, he was being like, oh yeah, like loads of scientists were coming out being like, yeah, that's not a goat, and we were all like, shh, it's a goat.
Shut up, science. We're having fun.
So yeah, I wish I remembered his handle. Maybe I can try and find it later because it was a good bit. But the goat's not real. Just like that wasn't.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Kevin! That was worse. That time. Yeah, that's quite good.
No.
Yeah.
But she for me, Schitt's Creek is her iconic role. But you're right, until she dies and all of these clips come out of her doing, like, it had her hosting SNL.
Yeah.
She mentioned the improv thing. I don't know
yeah.
It's also very rare that an actor is a funny person.
I know.
Usually actors, great when they're being someone else.
Yeah.
And then when you get them, like, as themselves, that's so dull. And I say that as both my parents are actors. No, but, like, I think quite often actors can be a bit, like, I don't know, about themselves.
Well, they can be a bit serious,
take themselves a bit too seriously.
Yeah.
So when you get someone like that, like they are just such a rare person.
They are. I think Will Ferrell strikes me as that sort of person.
See, I'd call him a comedian, not an actor.
Oh, yes. I mean, probably first. Yeah, you're right. They are slightly different. Whereas Jim Carrey, extremely serious. Comic actor, comedian, extremely serious. Did you not see? Have you seen Man on the Moon? The film Man on the Moon,
no.
Where he plays Andy Kaufman. There was a documentary that came out like maybe 15 years after the film that basically Jim Carrey was so in character as Andy Kaufman that Andy Kaufman's family like started coming to the set because they were convinced that the spirit of Andy Kaufman was in Jim Carrey. It's the weirdest thing you will ever watch.
It's quite a brag.
It's quite a brag. You are
Do
so
you
in
think
character.
O'Hara's family's going to come now you've done the screen? They've heard
Now
it.
I've screamed Kevin. They're going to come to the studio. God damn it. Yeah, that would be a brag. That would be a brag. But yeah, I mean, Catherine O'Hara, what a loss. And also so young, 71.
Yeah, I just wanted to see her do more. I feel like I'd only just discovered her quite recently.
This is what John Tothill was saying. It's always the way. When someone dies, you're like, it's either at the exact moment you discover them or you start looking into them and then you're like, why wasn't I invested in that?
And I think it is just the rarity of an older female character, especially in a sitcom, to be like the star.
I know.
And she was, even before she died, like any clip you saw getting shared of Schitt's Creek, it was Moira Rose.
It was always,
like it was the Moira Rose show. I just think that is such a brag for her.
It really is. And what an
icon.
What an icon, and what a legacy. Okay, thank you, Abby. Thank you for your first headline. An excellent one. We're motoring through your news programme. If you could please now deliver your second headline.
Lucy Letby's parents criticise Netflix documentary over invasion of privacy.
Okay, big story. So, do you want to tell me what this headline is about? Who Lucy Letby is?
Well, Lucy Letby, as convicted, is the worst child serial killer of our country.
Yes.
She's also one of only 4 women to have complete life sentence, with Rose West and Moira Hindley. I don't know who the other one is.
That doesn't sound like a good group.
Someone Google it. Who is that girl band? She was convicted. She sent to trial. Since there's been controversy on perhaps there was a miscarriage of justice.
Yes.
With the kind of statistical evidence, I think.
Yes.
And now, I think the 4th of February, a documentary is coming out on Netflix with, till now, unseen footage.
Yeah.
And her parents have come out to say they didn't know. So the footage is like filmed in their house. It's her being arrested, like in her bed, in her pajamas, saying goodbye to her cats.
Yes.
I've never had sympathy for a serial killer, but I could never say goodbye to my cat. And then, Yeah, they've come out being like, we didn't know this footage was being released.
Yeah.
This is an invasion of our privacy. You're showing the inside of our home.
Yeah, we're never going to shift this on Rightmove.
Yeah, you're showing our neighbours' homes as well.
Yes.
Because I am a true crime girl,
Yeah,
obviously.
of course.
White middle class, we've been through it. Right? Love to see ourselves
You
on
reek of
screen.
it. Yeah.
And I feel like when I started listening to true crime or consuming true crime, it was always very much like history.
Yes. Yeah. Like cold cases.
Yeah,
things
it was
that
like
happened in, the
very,
80s.
or like, yeah, things that had happened in like the 70s or like it felt very distant and far away and also very resolved.
Yeah.
Like very like they were convicted, they died in jail. So I think it's like also weird that we make documentaries now when the crime only happened like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw, they made a documentary already about the college students that got killed in their like house share.
No.
Yeah, that's already out.
No.
Yeah.
That was like, what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, they just turn it around quick now.
It's the Netflix effect, isn't
That
it?
it feels like, are you making it too soon?
Yeah.
Do we need to like find out any more facts? Is anything else more going to happen? Because then also, okay, now I'm really going into my true crime mind. I don't know if you remember Joanna Yates, who was the girl in Bristol who was murdered around Christmas, and they got obsessed with her landlord.
Yes.
And there's been a TV show of that since as well, like a dramatization, but like they basically convicted him by media.
Yes.
Like it was like everyone was like, it's him. The media went crazy. He was in jail, and then like later turned out nothing to do with him. It was her other neighbor. But again, he didn't go to trial. Lucy went to trial.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's just like when do you make the documentary and what footage do you include in the documentary?
It's very hard, isn't it? Yeah, because also this is like, as a case, it's kind of weirdly like not live because she's convicted, but it's very live because it's like there's now, and I think, have you watched the trailer for the documentary? Mm-hmm. So it kind of like is being presented as a documentary that's like an open question as to whether she did it or not. So I don't know if you said already, she was a nurse working on a
Sorry, I just went straight to serial killer.
She was a nurse. Well,
that shows my bias.
She was a nurse working on a neonatal unit, and the babies they found that babies were dying.
Yeah, too many,
and
babies. For like unexplainable reasons. Like they were fine.
Yes, and then they
kind
collapsed.
of were like, who's on shift every single time?
Yes, and but now I guess there's questions about the safety of the unit because because I saw like there was a Sun headline that was like sort of monster or victim. Like and it's like, so recently the recent hook to this story is like, I think like a couple of weeks ago that her lawyers appealed for like a retrial and they said no. But they also haven't charged her with 7 other counts. So there's like this weird middle ground where they're denying her a retrial, but there's also these other things they were going to charge her with have been dropped. So it's like guilty, innocent type.
Well, it's weird because I listened to Red Handed and they did so I like re-listened to it for this because I was like, what did they say? And they did an episode when she'd just been convicted, and the episode was so like, this piece of shit.
Yeah,
like,
really?
It was so like all of the evidence of how guilty she was, and at the time it seemed undeniable. Like it was just like she was always on shift. There was ones where like insulin had been injected, and she even admitted in court like that couldn't just appear. Like someone would have had to inject them, and if not her, who? Like it was just so guilty. And then like later they did a is she guilty episode where the same people where they were like, they kind of, because they go in deep, they do so much research on the podcast, but like about this new thing that's come out where like a guy who deals with miscarriage of justice had decided that there was a miscarriage of justice, and that like that loads of more evidence came out of like the unit in general of like doctors kind of not doing exactly what they meant to do, and then being like, well, yeah, obviously doctors aren't going to want to admit that they were doing a not good enough job, so it makes sense for them to blame a nurse, right? And like I'm now at a point where I can't consume any more information. I have no idea.
Yes, but this trial by media thing is so interesting because I think you're so right that, and with like the arrival of social media, it's so much like that is almost like the first trial that people go through. Like there was that woman.
This is also new. Is that why they're getting rid of jury trials?
No, I don't think so. I think there's a big backlog in courts, and they're like, oh well, if we don't.
Because I felt I'd heard somewhere of like, or maybe this was just someone giving an opinion. It's hard to tell these days. Media. It's hard to tell.
Damn it.
Puberty has a lot to say. But someone was saying like it does feel. Oh, I think it might have been red-handed again about Luigi Mangione.
Mangione. Yes.
About like it's impossible to have a jury trial because.
Well, yes.
Everyone knows too much. Everyone's already made their mind up.
Totally. It's mad. I used to work on a true crime documentary.
What documentary?
It was called Guilty or Innocent.
Oh, this sounds perfect.
Yes, and it was for an American network, and I was a casting researcher. This is like maybe like 3 years ago now.
You cast?
Yeah, so I had to. My job was to call up American attorneys and be like, "Hey, I'm from a documentary. I'm just calling from a documentary, and we're looking for people who have been charged with a crime." And you'd think that, like, high-level attorneys are like, "I'm busy." Hardly any of them.
Oh no, I bet they were all
they were like,
put a camera
a documentary?
In my face. Yeah.
Absolutely, I've got the perfect case for you. And they're like, he was born in 1974. He lives on like 12th Avenue Drive, and like all of these like.
And were they a Muppet? Sorry.
Yeah, then the attorney popped out from underneath the Muppet and then had a real conversation. Put the phone down.
An angry twin came up, and they were like, "This show's rubbish."
But they were these attorneys were just like they're so desperate to go on TV, that they will just like. It's insane. They would just tell me about the maddest.
If we
cases.
learn anything from the barristers on The Traitors, it's that they love a show.
TV.
They love to do a perf. They love to do a monologue.
They love a show. But it was madness, and but they were conceiving of this documentary. They were kind of like, great. I can be on TV and I can show the world how good an attorney I am. And also it will help my client because like the premise of this documentary was like most crime documentaries focus on like the prosecution. And it's like this motherfucker did this and we're going to take him down. This documentary I was researching for was like from the perspective of the defense. So it was like it only followed these people who are facing these horrific charges and the general narrative of the show being like, it's like, did they do it or not? So there was like an interest in like, we're following a person who might have done it, might not. And it varied based on some of the cases they picked. So there were a few that like, because you'll talk to the attorney, right? And you'll be like, okay, this sounds like a crazy story. Like there was a guy who was like, my wife fell down the stairs. And like, exactly. And he was like, and this is the attorney saying, because you don't talk to the client till like the cameras are there. He was like, my client's wife fell down the stairs and there's this horrific thing, like the state of bringing these charges.
Did you make the staircase? Is this how you get
not the staircase.
I made the staircase.
It's very similar. And so like, you have to, as a researcher, you're talking to like, the exec producer or whatever, and you're like, oh, this attorney's like, this is the story.
Did you ever go to a jail?
No, I didn't get to go. But essentially you spin these stories that the attorney tells you. So on this case, you're like, this guy, he's like facing these horrific charges. His wife fell down the stairs and he's facing like 40 years in jail. They were like, oh my God, this sounds crazy. We'll send a camera crew. Got there. They were like, he fucking killed his wife.
Yeah.
They were like, he killed his
wife. So
often,
yeah.
They were like, he did it. And they had to, because the crew was there, they had to film this psycho who was using the TV show as like an opportunity to like twist the narrative. So basically what I'm saying is you're absolutely right that it's becoming, I think, harder for cases like Lucy Letby's to be insulated from like online and like media speculation. Okay, Abby, thank you very much. Let's now move on to your third and final headline of your news hour.
Boxer Jarrell Miller gets punched so hard, his hair falls off.
Okay, talk me through. What is the story? What could this story possibly be?
Sorry. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's good because he wins. Spoiler.
Yes.
He wins the match. So it's the baller move. It's it's legendary. Okay.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
It's a Hollywood flick.
Had he lost the game,
humiliating.
I feel like wouldn't even be appropriate to talk about.
Yes, there's no coming back.
Yeah. A guy was boxing, and apparently the article said he had only lost his hair like that week or something. So also, I don't think he's a truly bold sufferer.
Yeah.
So we're allowed to laugh at Also, you're here, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, there's a bald man in the room.
It's fine.
It's fine. This is a safe space.
But I think he used like something in his mum's bathroom.
Yeah.
That was kind of like bleachy.
Yeah.
And it like burned his hair
head.
off.
Yeah.
And so he said to his agent, like, get me one of them toupees. Also, I'm obsessed with toupee.
The professional ones.
Yeah, what's her name? Is it like toupee queen or something? Toupee.
Yes. I think it is something like that.
I wish I could remember because I watch those videos every night before bed. I love it.
They are amazing.
Oh my God, they're so good. So we got one of those toupees.
He had a professional toupee.
Yeah.
That was like
Though he
glued to his
claims
head.
since it went wrong, he's like, oh yeah, I just like stuck it on. I didn't even really like put much effort in. I just whacked it on. And, hope for the best.
Imagine how much the toupee person who fitted it was sweating. Like, oh my God, it's all over the news.
And then this guy just like punched him so hard a few times that the toupee came up and off and was flapping by the back. And then apparently he like ripped off, threw it into the crowd, which is great. I love that he leaned in.
Yeah.
I love that he didn't go like, oh, this is embarrassing, me. Like he was like,
It would be a bad time to do
he
that in a
owned it.
boxing ring.
he owned it, he threw it into the crowd, and then he won the match. And
It was a magical
I
moment.
heard bald is cool now. That's what I heard.
He's single-handedly.
Everyone's shaving their heads now.
Yes,
That's what I heard.
everyone's asking people to punch them so hard in the head that their hair falls off.
Yeah.
But, there was
Flights
this,
to Turkey have stopped. They've grounded them. Don't bother, boys.
but the boxing training spots across London are full. They're full.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do have to be able to win a fight for it to work.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just tragic.
Yeah, and
but there was literally this line in the article that was like he absorbed a flurry of punches that resulted in his head snapping back.
His head?
Yes, his head snapped back.
Ah!
That some air got caught in it and flew it back. It's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
It's crazy stuff.
His wig flew. His wig got snatched.
His wig got snatched. Yeah. Have you ever been punched in the face?
No, it's actually a great fear of mine. Have you?
No, I haven't either.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I actually thought you would have.
Thank you. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
No offense taken.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. And actually, I think that is the tone of most people when they ask me. They're like, you've been punched in the face, right?
Yeah.
Right. No, I haven't. Really? I try not to take too much offense, but what's the worst hair accident you've ever had? Mine is just going bald. That's mine.
Yeah, I cut my hair too short. Can we have some sad
Are you
music,
okay?
please? I cut my hair too short. The day before my Edinburgh Fringe poster shoot.
Oh.
And I'd spent a lot of money on a photographer, so it couldn't get cancelled.
Oh my God.
And it was fine. It was fine. But at the time, it didn't feel fine. At the time, I felt at the end of the world. But no, it was fine.
Okay.
I just cut it too short.
Yeah, well, there's no coming back from that.
No, I'd bleached
Too long,
it,
fine.
cut it too short. But
Well, also, you could have had a bleaching accident far worse than that because Jarrell, boxer,
there we
burnt
go.
his fucking hair
I've never
off.
lost the whole head.
That's good. Well, we can take some comfort from that.
Sure,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so.
I don't know. I think if you can pull off a shaved head, it means you're super pretty. As a woman.
Yeah, nicely saved.
No, but like, do you know? Well, no. Also men though. Also men. Like, there's hot bald men,
Yes.
but you do have to be hot.
Yeah, there's... I think like bald coming
I feel like hair is a real hider of
Can be.
flaws.
It can be. I met someone a while ago who got a hair transplant to shave their head off, to make their shaved head look more perfect.
Oh no, that does make sense actually.
Yeah.
I do get
I think
that.
you need the right shape.
You don't want like a full triangle.
Yeah, that's true. Because unless you go completely bald, they wanted like a skinhead look, but the way you can still see the outline of the hair.
Yeah.
But they look good.
There was another guy on Instagram who's like started doing bald men like ego stuff, where basically he shows like really ugly photos of him when he had hair, and then really hot photos of him now he's bald to be like, bald's great. But
Yes!
actually what happened is he just went to the gym.
He just got more attractive. Yeah.
Like he just got hot.
Irrespective of the hair.
And then also
yeah.
shaved his head.
Actually, that reminds me.
It's like, whoa, your six pack does distract me from the bald.
Yeah,
that works
guys,
so
don't worry.
well.
If you're going bald, just get a six pack.
Just get a six pack.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't get why you guys like make such a big thing of it. Just get a six pack already.
Yeah, well, screw that guy.
Just do an Iron Man, Jesus.
Well, Abi Clarke, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you
were
for having me.
a fantastic series of headlines. Do you have anything to plug?
No.
Nothing to plug.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're doing maybe work in progresses in the future.
Yeah.
People should follow you on Instagram.
The goal is, once I can,
At one point in your life, get back to performing.
once I can, new show is coming, all about the ACL.
Fantastic.
No, just about my last year. I should probably start a podcast whilst I'm
Absolutely.
sat down.
Yeah.
But just follow me online and you'll get all of the updates as they come.
Fantastic.
And also a lot of my cat, Stanley.
Fantastic.
At Abi Clarke
cat.
Comedy. He's
At
a great
Abi Clarke
cat.
Comedy.
Like, really, well, I should be. I'm just plugging my cat. It's good content.
Yeah.
He lies on his back. You can slide him along the floor.
I've watched it.
It's good shit.
It's fantastic.
It's good shit.
If you don't go for the comedy, go for the cat.
Go for the cat.
Yeah.
It's better.
Abi Clarke, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you.
Thank you.
You've been listening to The Truth in My Opinion. This week's guest was Abi Clarke, and I've been Cody Darla. See you next week.